Hells Canyon offers a tremendous variety of recreational experiences, and thousands of people enter the recreation area every year. In cooperation with our partners, the Hells Canyon Recreation Collaborative encourages river users to be aware of your surroundings, care for this great natural resource, and be thoughtful of others as you enjoy the rugged beauty of Hells Canyon. Respect the rights of other river users. A little courtesy goes a long way. There are several principles to keep in mind as you use the Snake River in Hells Canyon. The same principles involved with defensive driving on the road also apply to boating. Be aware of your surroundings. Boat defensively, keeping in mind your own safety as well as the safety of others. Avoid risky behavior. Seek to communicate your intentions with other river users. An important consideration in the canyon is the interaction between float craft and power boats. Generally, craft moving downstream have the right of way except for boats already committed to a rapid. Craft moving upstream should eddy out when possible and wait for the downstream craft to pass. When two power boats are approaching the same rapids, the power boat coming downstream should have first priority, but generally speaking, the boat that enters the rapids first has the right of way. Power boaters need to recognize that once a float boat is set up for a rapid, they are committed and cannot stop. The power boater should yield the right of way to the rafter. When a power boat is passing a float boat going downstream, the power boat has the right of way. Communication between parties on the river is critically important. Often rafters will wave a power boat through rather than have them slow to no wake. Keep an eye out for any form of communication from other river users. Groups of floaters can simplify passing by staying close together. This allows power boats to slow down once for the group rather than being forced to pass each floater individually. Boaters meeting on the river can pass on either side but normally pass to the right. Do not pass another boat that is ahead of you unless they are aware that you are there and passing. Never block the channel by tying up where other boats will have to pass in an unsafe manner. Always seek to tie up on a bank with a smooth surface where power boaters can see you and are able to pass safely. When tied up, remember that you are sharing the canyon with others. Be a good neighbor by keeping music or other sounds at a moderate level. Keep in mind that if you are tied up in a low visibility area, it may not be possible for power boats to slow down in time to prevent their wake from affecting you. Ramps can be a significant point of congestion. Be courteous by being organized. Set up and take down your float equipment away from the ramp. Load and unload gear from your powerboat away from the ramp. Try to use the ramp only for launching and takeout so others don't have to wait any longer than necessary. As you move up and down the river, your wake can affect and even be dangerous to others. The primary principle here is to be aware of the impact that your wake is having. No wake is generally defined as the wake caused by a powerboat moving under 5 miles per hour. Of course, river conditions can affect your wake, so the key again is to mind your wake. Know how your powerboat performs in every situation. A boat on plane makes a lot less wake than a boat that is wallowing at speeds between no wake and plane. Sometimes the only practical choice is to pass on plane as far away as possible. It's the powerboater's responsibility to be aware of Oregon and Idaho laws regarding wakes. Also, keep in mind that powerboat operators are responsible for any damage caused by their wake. Mind your wake by being aware of how your wake affects people on the bank, other boaters, rafters, kayakers, and swimmers, beached watercraft, boat ramps, and mind your wake in mandated no-wake zones. One of the conditions of your river permit is that you obey the no-wake zones within 200 feet of developed recreation and administrative sites. In addition to these mandated no-wake zones, be aware of your wake in any other developed areas. The principles of river use are generally simple and straightforward. Treat others as you would like to be treated. Be courteous. Be aware of the impact you are having on the river and on those who are sharing the river with you. Also, keep in mind that violations of the rules mentioned in this video are all citable offenses by any law enforcement officials in the canyon. Enjoy Hell's Canyon, and as far as you are able, allow others to enjoy it as well.